Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great day so far and week. And welcome to your daily Bitcoin update / market update, because that's kind of what I do in these videos, right? It's a bit of a mix. And there's some things we need to talk about because in general, this was actually, a big part was yesterday as well. Like yesterday, we got quite a bit of a short squeeze. Which resulted in going all the way up to 26,400. I'm not too sure anymore what I said yesterday. I think like the situation right now for Bitcoin is still the same as it was before the crash that we had on Monday. Like Bitcoin is in this consolidation between 26,400 and 25,600. And that is just a consolidation. And at some point of time, we're going to get a breakout. And especially right now, like the volume is actually relatively high. The volume actually went down, which is a little bit weird because the volatility is still very, very high. Even this morning, the volatility is quite high. So it's a bit weird that volume has dropped down, but overall volume was very high and it's still relatively high. We have some big news today with the inflation rate and the CPI. That's going to make the market move. That's probably going to cause a breakout. It depends a bit on the results, of course, but still. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the different possibilities from there. But before we do that, I do want to mention briefly that I have my own premium trading group as well. Cilinix Premium, in which I share my own trades, but you also gain access as signals, by the way. But you also gain access to my to a chat room full of traders, which is very valuable, and my trading guide. So if you're interested in that, consider joining. But for now, let's actually get into Bitcoin. So overall, I really have no short-term bias on Bitcoin. I would say long-term, it's still most likely that we'll see some more bearish momentum and a drop down towards that 25,000 level again. And that's mainly due to September historically just being a bearish month. I would say the trend overall on the daily time frame is still down for Bitcoin. And what we're also seeing is that the dollar strength index, even though it's still relatively strong, or even though it's dropping down a little bit, it's still relatively strong. That's what I wanted to say. It's still bullish. It's now nearing some, like, if you historically look at these levels, they're very strong levels. So it's not that weird that we're finding resistance there. But overall, it's still respecting some bullish indicators. So that's still bullish, which is also bearish for Bitcoin. So overall, my bias is bearish, but I do acknowledge that on the short term, a lot of things could happen here, and that's mainly because we're just in a consolidation with high volume. So a breakout is probably close. And then apart from that, we have the news today. We are going to move based upon the inflation rate and the CPI. If they are higher than expected, then that's bad news. All right, it's already expected that the inflation rate will go up and that the core inflation rate will drop down and that the CPI will go up. If those are higher than expected, then that's very bullish for the dollar strength index and very bearish for the for Bitcoin. So then we will probably see a move like this, a bearish breakout below 25,600 and a drop down to 25,000 and perhaps even lower. But I will keep you updated on that, of course. And on the other hand, if the results are bullish, so if we see the core inflation rate dropping down even more or the inflation rate being lower than expected, then we could actually see some bullish momentum from here as well. I think, like, first of all, we would break above 26,400 and probably get some sort of a move up to 27,000. But I will make an update then if that happens, because it's it depends a lot on the price action. Then what could happen next? Like it could just be that we'll get to 27,000 and then that Bitcoin will be bearish again. But it could also be that that we could then start to see a bullish Bitcoin again, or just some sort of an uptrend. So that depends a bit. I'll keep you updated on that. But for now, this is some sort of a preview of today and what to expect. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.